Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out today to our in-person awards ceremony. We still have some empty seats. If you want to come take a seat, or if you want to continue gathering in the back, that's fine as well. But we are so pleased to see everybody here. It's after these last 2 years, it's always so nice when we can be in person together. Welcome to the 7th Annual Connections Project. My name is Michal Yadlin. I'm the Honors Program Coordinator here at CWI, and I am also this year's Connections Project Coordinator. And I've had the honor and privilege of working with an incredible committee to put on this event today. It's an honor to represent the faculty of CWI and to represent the amazing committee that has worked to put on this event today. The Connections Project started in 2016 by faculty at CWI who wanted to inspire connection across the college and with our community, and also to celebrate student achievement. Our goal then and now is to promote creativity, academic excellence, and engagement across the disciplines. And if you've had a chance today to go up to the second floor and look at some of the posters, or if you happen to be over in APIN, we've got some posters in there as well. We have the juried artwork up on the second floor. Please take an opportunity to enjoy that. It's also all linked on the CWI website because the students have put together some incredible work, and it needs to be seen. So I would like to introduce our MC for the afternoon, Kevin Chase. Kevin started taking classes in the spring of 2020 and is studying political science and has found a real passion for learning here at CWI. He's been a part of ASCWI for 2 years and is currently serving as pro tempore. Kevin is also a member of the speech and debate team and has competed in 3 national tournaments. He enjoys many recreational activities such as whitewater kayaking, backpacking, camping, and skiing. He also enjoys martial arts and practices Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Once Kevin graduates from CWI, he plans to go on to law school to become a lawyer. Kevin has a long-term goal of one day becoming a judge. So please join me in welcoming our MC for the day, Kevin.
Thank you so much for that great introduction. So just to start off, if your name is called today and you are receiving an award, please stay around at the close of the ceremony to have your photos taken. And also, if your name is called, please come up and we're going to have your certificates presented over here. So yeah, with that, let's get started. So each year, CWI students submit designs for the Connections Project logo. The winning design was created by business major Brianna Daniels, who created her logo for an assignment in her art class. The inspiration for Daniels' design was people. To quote Brianna, "The best way to create connections is through people, whether that be online, through a project, problem solving, or shared experiences." Congratulations, Brianna. So our next award is going to be for the Juried Art Show winners that were chosen by Randy Van Dyck. Randy Van Dyck is a Boise-based artist and owner of Capital Contemporary Gallery and Van Dyck Frame Design. Randy has exhibits widely, and his work is in multiple private and public collections. He is the recipient of a number of grants and awards, most notably the Governor's Award for Excellence in the Arts of 2020 and Boise's Mayor Award in the Arts in 2019. Randy Van Dyck.
Thank you for that kind introduction, and thank you to the faculty at CWI for inviting me to jury the student art show. It is really, truly my honor. So it doesn't seem like that long ago that I was in your position, having my work judged at a student art show. As artists, you'll spend a lifetime having your work judged by others, whether in other juried shows, competitions, hanging in a gallery, or just by your friends. It requires that you develop very thick skin, courage, perseverance to follow your artistic vision, whatever it may be, regardless of the obstacles. So for this competition, overall, I was very pleased with the quality and variety of artwork submitted. As juror, I was asked to look at the work and score it from 1 to 5 based on a rubric created to help define that criteria. Initially, I went through them really quickly, looking at them for that first initial impression to see what really jumped out at me. And then I scored them on a piece of scratch paper. A couple days later, I went through them again, this time really slowly. And I spent time studying each piece and reading through the artist statements. I found the artist statements to be a very important part of that process because why you create a thing, it can be just as important as that thing you create. I also looked at a lot of technical aspects such as use of color, contrast, composition, and the skillful handling of the chosen medium. And I scored them all again. And then I compared those two scores. So after all of that, there were 2 standout pieces for me, and another that nearly made the top as well. So because of that, I am pleased to announce that we have decided to award co-winners for this show. Those 2 artists are Ashley Dale for Growing Up Artist, this piece, and Christy Runyon for I Couldn't Save Me from Myself. Congratulations to both of you and everyone who had the courage to be vulnerable by entering art in this show. Thank you again for the opportunity to be part of this journey.
Thank you so much for that, Randy. So a couple of artist statements from our winners. So this is first from Christy Runyon, which she says about her photograph entitled, "I Couldn't Save Me from Myself." As she gazed at herself in the mirror, she longed to wrap herself in her arms as a blanket of comfort. Through the years, the world had damaged her, both physically and mentally, and repeatedly. She cared so much for others, lending a helping hand or a shoulder to cry on any chance she got. But more than anything, she longed to save herself. And the next one is from Ashley Dale and her remarks on her drawing Growing Up Artist. During my studies of art, like many other artists, I practiced using still lifes. I was captured by the depth of meaning simple objects could hold. In this piece, I wanted to commemorate my journey as an artist and hopefully any artist that dreamed from a young age of creating artwork as a career and started with the most simple tool that most start at with a young age, colorful crayons. I can remember at a young age sitting in the pews at church with my family. My grandmother would always bring big fun coloring books and a whole box of coloring crayons. I would then spend the next hour coloring fairies or princesses while the sermons went on in the background. The colors I chose for the crayons are also symbolic of aspects that were a part of my childhood. Pink is symbolism for peace and calm, which, thinking back on my childhood, the peace and calm came from the naive outlook on life we had as children. I also positioned this color seeming like it was about to fall out, as that my childhood was somewhat peaceful. Peaceful in the way that I didn't have to worry about bigger problems, such as paying bills or having a job. I did, however, have to deal with the divorce of my parents and having to move away from my friends and family. Purple is symbolic of the endless imagination. As a young girl, I loved to play make-believe, from imaginary friends to crazy make-believe stories. Yellow and orange symbolize the happiness and curiosity of childhood. Moving along to a light candle, which symbolizes learning, growth, light, and warmth. It's the spark of learning, the love of art, and the growth of learning a new skill. The ball glass jar represents the new tools used to explore the world of art. I put an unfinished drawing I made from inspiration from a quote. From Disney's first movie, Mulan, Mulan's father said, "That blossom is late, but I'll bet that when it blooms, it will be the most beautiful of them all." This quote gave me great comfort at a time when I was struggling with my self-worth. I also look at it in a way that shows that I'm still growing as an artist as well as a person. We all have our own time to blossom, and when we do, it's the most beautiful thing that happens to us. Congratulations to both of those 2 individuals. Next, we will be moving to the Presidential Writing Award. The Presidential Writing Award is an annual writing contest that recognizes excellence in student writing at the College of Western Idaho. We are here to celebrate writing from all disciplines, from a variety of perspectives. Written work was read and judged by CWI instructors. The finalists were sent to Provost Denise Canada, who determined first, second, and third place winners. We are pleased to have our new president, Gordon Jones, here to present the awards.
Well, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here. I will tell you this, this is a community, and what I so appreciate is the amount of courage and vulnerability. I'm borrowing words from prior presenters. But we're in a time where, as we grow up, we're not just learning, but we're also thinking about how we put forward the work we have done today, part of ourselves, part of our story, whether it be the art we just see, whether it be the writing, whether it be some of the compilation of the learning that we have. And I think the opportunity to do that is not just something to be celebrated today, but it's going to be ultimately something we learn as we grow through life. We're constantly doing. The courage to step on to, whether it be a new campus, a new opportunity, the vulnerability to share who you are so that you might become known and others might know you and you can know them. And I can just tell you right up front how even the work that's been presented has impressed upon me, the great work of you, our students. But it also goes without saying, we have those that invest in us. And I think it's the faculty who I also want to acknowledge and celebrate, not just for what they've done today through yesterday, but it's a lifetime commitment to investing in not just you, but those who've come before and those who come after. And I think Connections is an event and a project, and ultimately today's award ceremony that is as much about acknowledging and testament to our faculty, and I can't thank you enough. I would just say this, I'm excited, I hope you are too. I hate to stand between the award winners and sort of the unknown, but I would just tell you this, this is an institution that's committed to you. We're committed to your growth. I'm assuming there will be a number of award winners here in this room, but there may be some names that aren't called, and in either case, perseverance, courage, vulnerability. We've all sat in rooms where our names may have been read and our names haven't been read. It's the willingness to move forward and continue to believe that our story and our voice matters. So with that, thank you. And now I will turn it over to another celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, President Jones. So we will now announce the winners for the Presidential Writing Awards. So for the first category, Creative Nonfiction, third place goes to Rebecca Young. Second place goes to David Mariansky II. And first place goes to Jacob Montana Keating. All right, in the critical analysis category, third place goes to Kevin Chase. Second place goes to Rachel Roberts. And first place goes to, Jacob Montana Keating. We did have a mix-up here, so the creative nonfiction category, first place is Alexandria Murphy. Are you present? Sweet. And then first place for critical analysis is Jacob Montana Keating. Alrighty. In the fiction category, third place goes to Ambrosia Shoemaker. Second place to Anaya Williamson. And first place in the fiction category goes to Jaden Bryant. In the first year writing category, third place goes to Eli James Stopes. Second place goes to Devine McCombs. And first place goes to Kenton Piper Ruth. In the literature-based research category, third place goes to Amanda Morehouse. Second place goes to Jamie Hudson. And first place goes to Sawyer Ellis, Craig Peterson, Damian Perez, Monica Zumpano, and Gordy Brown. Congratulations. In the original research category, third place goes to Savannah Gerlach. Second place goes to Kennedy Cole. And first place goes to Sawyer Ellis. In the poetry category, third place goes to Jack Dalton Marmer. Second place goes to Isabel Foxcraft. And first place goes to Melissa Goldsmith. And our last category in the Presidential Writing Awards, the Technical Writing category. Third place goes to Ambrosia Shoemaker. Second place goes to Trezell Grover Cooper. And first place goes to Jamie Hudson. Congratulations to everyone who received a Presidential Writing Award. Great job. Now we're going to move into the Connections Excellent Award. This year's Connection projects include posters, mini presentations, and club submissions. Finalists in each category were determined by a panel of judges. So in the live mini talks, runner-up goes to Mercedes Nelson and Kennedy Cole. And first place in recorded mini talks goes to Sawyer Ellis and Craig Peterson.
Wait, sorry, these are really thick. Oh, no, you're good. We're good, we're fine, it's all good.
All right, in the recorded mini talks, in the Inspire category, runner-up goes to Anderson Fluckinger. And first place in the recorded mini talks goes to Zane Cooper and Logan Adams. All right, in the Connect category, our runner-up goes to Zane Cooper and Hallie Barney. And first place for the Connect category goes to Bryce Thompson. All right, for posters in the Inspire category, runner-up goes to Brittany Jameson, Kennedy Cole, and Elena Stewart. And first place goes to Leah Montez and Natalie DiAugustino. Next up in the Connect category, runner-up goes to Anna Miles, Angie Aprito, sorry if I butchered this, Priotes, and Kapop. And first place goes to Mercedes Nelson. Thank you so much to the judges, instructors, and participants for celebrating Connections today. And thank you also to the Connections Project Committee. If your name was called and you received a reward, please stay around at the close of the ceremony to have your photos taken. Congratulations to each one of our students today. We celebrate your creativity and excellence. Please join us upstairs in the atrium for food and celebration. The photo booth is also available, so be sure to stop by and have your picture taken before you leave. Congratulations, everybody.